The driver of a sports car was killed after crashing into a concrete Metrorail column in northwest Miami-Dade, causing the vehicle to catch fire. Surveillance video captured the moments before the victim's yellow Dodge Challenger plowed into the support beam along Northwest 27th Avenue and 75th Street, just after midnight on Sunday. Area residents heard the deafening bang. The vehicle was completely destroyed. The force from the impact was so intense that the car's engine ejected. According to Miami-Dade police, the driver died shortly after the crash. Police have not yet released the driver's identity. In a fateful turn of events in 2020, a horrifying accident unfolded within the confines of a busy tunnel, leaving the community shaken and mourning the loss of 6 lives. The driver of a passenger bus, navigating through the tunnel, suddenly lost consciousness, resulting in a catastrophic collision with 5 stationary cars. The impact was immediate and severe, causing a chain reaction of devastation. Eyewitnesses recounted the horrific scene as the bus careened out of control, leaving those in its path with no time to react. The force of the collision was enough to crumple the waiting cars, creating a nightmarish tableau of twisted metal and shattered glass. Emergency response teams, mobilizing swiftly, faced the grim task of extracting survivors from the tangled wreckage. It was a race against time, with every second counting towards potentially saving a life. The victims, whose names have been withheld out of respect for their families' privacy, are mourned by their loved ones and the community at large. A woman, 21, who survived a Dukes of Hazzard-style horror crash in a now viral video, said she was left severely injured and makes it difficult to sleep. A Georgia woman was driving alone when she says she got distracted by an accident on the other side of the road. Next thing she knew, she was airborne. First responders were on the scene of a car crash when her vehicle hit a tow truck ramp and soared 120 feet in the air before hitting the ground. Tanaisha Bruton says she got distracted by the accident on the other side of the highway and did not see the tow truck in front of her until it was too late. Bruton says as she was catapulted into the air, she hit her head on the steering wheel and lost consciousness. The 21-year-old mother of 2 suffered a broken neck. and a lacerated spleen and liver. Her husband and kids have been by her side. Many on social media have been faulting Bruton for rubbernecking.
With their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done.
A wrong-way SUV driver was killed when he crashed head-on into 3 other cars in a collision that was captured on dashcam video in Long Beach. The crash was at about 7 p.m. Thursday in the 2300 block of Pacific Coast Highway between Raymond and Dawson Avenues. The Lexus SUV was westbound on Pacific Coast Highway at Junipero Avenue before it entered eastbound lanes and collided with 3 vehicles. The SUV collided with a Dodge Challenger and continued west, slamming head-on into a Toyota RAV4 and a Jeep Compass. Dashcam video from a vehicle behind the Jeep and Toyota captured the head-on collision, which sent debris flying. The green Challenger struck by the SUV ended up on the sidewalk. The SUV rolled partially onto its roof. The wrong-way driver died at the scene. He was identified only as a 56-year-old Long Beach man. Some of the 6 injured victims were freed from the wreckage by firefighters using mechanical tools. Their injuries are not life-threatening. In a tragic incident that occurred in July 2020, a family of 4 met with a devastating accident resulting in the loss of their lives. The collision transpired when a cargo truck, experiencing a steering malfunction, collided head-on with a Land Rover vehicle. The fateful event took place on 20 July, as the family was en route to visit relatives. Emergency services were dispatched promptly, but the severity of the collision proved insurmountable. Despite the swift intervention of first responders, all 4 occupants of the Land Rover tragically lost their lives on the scene. This tragic incident highlights the importance of road safety measures and regular maintenance checks for all vehicles, especially commercial ones.